You say a lot of things in Talking Smack that I think fans feel. You're almost a voice in some ways for fans. You kind of poke a little fun at Goldberg being in the main event or something like that. How do you feel though about WWE? There is a reliance sometimes on part-time guys or whatever, but you seem to really be fighting the cause for the full-time guys. Is that because you've been in that position?
Yeah, absolutely, and so I feel their frustrations, and it wasn't always like this, right? And I know that for us my vision of the company is different than the people that are above me's vision of the company, right? So to me, I want to be able to main event WrestleMania with two full-time guys. Like, that's going to be the main draw of the show. When you look at when Rock and Austin were main eventing WrestleMania, right? They were both full-time guys, but they both seemed like such big superstars that you could do Rock and Austin as the main event of WrestleMania. I think sometimes the way that we build our talent, it doesn't put them as a superstar at that level, and then we bring in part-time guys and we make them seem more important than our full-time guys, and that's frustrating for me. And so, like, that sort of thing rubs me the wrong way when I see people who have worked so hard not get their just due at the biggest show of the year.
Last thing I need to ask you is the awkward question, but everybody wants to know: when your contract is up with WWE, would you consider staying on doing this kind of stuff, or is it one of those things where it's like, well, if you're not going to let me wrestle, have you thought about that yet and what you might do?
Yeah, so it all depends on how I feel my health is and how my wife feels my health is. If we feel like my health is good, I love to wrestle and I'm going to go wrestle. But if we think that at that point that it's not good, then we'll see what happens.
So maybe you would come to WWE at that point if you were in good health and say, look, I want to wrestle. It's your call. Either let me wrestle, I'm going to go. I might go wrestle somewhere else.
Yeah, and that's the like, I understand why they won't let me wrestle, right? It's a liability thing. It's also they're trying to protect me and that sort of thing. But there's good reason to believe that I should be able to wrestle and that sort of thing. So we'll see in a year and a half what happens.
Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our WrestleMania coverage. Stay tuned for more interviews, clips, news updates, and much, much more. Also, stay tuned to our Twitter @inside_the ropes for more of what we've got coming up in the future.